Buddy, welcome to the show. We are live, and we are here with a bunch of crazy ass people. And Maverick's about to introduce us officially and shit. So, like, all right, I'm gonna here we go. 3, 2, 1. The crew. Yeah, we're here. Of course, I got some crazy. I had to fix my hair. No. Anyway, how do they find us? Okay, you there? Hi. Lightning guy? Is that his job? Like he's the lightning guy? He brings the lightning? Son of Odin. No. All right, so um, we're kind of like here for Chip, really, right? Yeah. Did you do the like, subscribe, and all that happy stuff? Oh, okay. Hurry up. Come on. SOL. Oh, okay. We're done. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Chip has actually got himself a brand new. Well, I guess it's not brand new. He's actually got a couple episodes out, right? So that being said, here's your cast and stuff, and you are kind of on the spotlight here. So let us know tell us a little bit about the show and what's going on. I'm so touched. Oh my god. Oh wait, I'm not in it. Damn it. Oh, I'm giving him shit because I'm a voice actor and I'm not in it. Everybody wants to tap me. Welcome to the King of Dad Jokes. Hi. Yeah. Um, mine's longer. Mine's longer. Katana, full length. So what's your premise? Like, if nobody's ever heard of you, so what if nobody's ever heard of you before? What are they to expect? Like, what's the premise that they're walking into? So I'm going to take a moment here and I'm going to share the screen and I'm hoping this will translate. I don't know if those that are on live on Twitch are going to catch all this. I think so because I'm going to try to show it straight from here and see if it'll work. I don't know if they'll catch the sound. All right, here's hoping. Anyway, here we go. We're going to try this. All right, we're going to share. And we're going to share my entire screen and make sure we got sound optimization on and all that stuff. And we're going to show the meeting so I can see what's going on. Hold on. Get that out of the way. Boop. All right. So do you see snow? Yeah. Let's not do that. Yeah. Activate. You know what? I won't need to do that for quite some time. Anyway, here we go.
And the woman determined to turn his beloved radio station into Appalachia's next media empire.
Look, Chipperoony, this is my big ticket. All these questions suck.
Do we have a problem, Monk?
Oh, I'll do it, ma'am.
Alongside a team of highly trained professionals.
I'm the producer. Spinning signs on the corner is beneath me.
I had our kids' names picked out. Jack and Charlie.
Oh, come on, man. Just one case. I'll even throw in the standard distributor discount of 11%.
Jeepers, what is wrong with you people?
Now they're broadcasting live.
Welcome to Chip Shot.
Ratings, look. Well, they're terrible, but this interview could put us up there.
A workplace comedy set in the Fallout universe, filled with questionable journalism, questionable management, and even more questionable life choices.
That's probably not good.
Oh, golly, this is gonna be a hoot.
Chip Shot! Launching July 4th on Spotify and wherever you get your favorite podcasts.
Ever upwards, Appalachia.
Oh, that
Awesome.
was cool. All right.
Love it.
Gotta give a
I-
huge shout out to our illustration team.
Goodness, I agree.
The
Goodness.
thumbnails are just so excellent, and we're gonna have different artists coming in for different story arcs to do different styles of thumbnails, and man, I cannot wait to show you all what we've got going.
Yeah,
that'd
thank
be-
you for mentioning that, Matt, because right now, it doesn't matter that I'll spoil this, but Shane Baconstrip is doing the next 3 thumbnails for the Responder story arc, and then A Dweller and His Dog is doing the next 4 for the Rip Daring story arc.
That's awesome.
So we're gonna
Dang, that's-
each story arc, we're gonna have a special content or a community creator artist come in and do thumbnails, so we get a wide variety of styles, and we get to spotlight their artwork and give them credit.
What's the
So-
average length of an episode? What, 30, 40 minutes?
No, we will never go over
20s.
30 minutes. I think. Well, I take that back.
Like
I think
25.
that one of them is 31. But the goal
Oh
was
my
to
gosh.
keep it between 24 and 30 minutes always.
Have the extra minute.
Because it does, again, I used to be a sitcom writer. It follows sitcom format.
So 27 minutes?
Yeah, just about. But because we're not doing commercials.
Right,
so
right.
technically, most of them should be falling between 24 and 26, but it doesn't matter. The whole point was we wanted to keep it a short, sitcom that would, keep people coming back to hear
Well,
the
you
next
got to keep them
episode.
interested too. You get the episode too long, and then all of a sudden they're snoring in their soup, and moving on.
Right.
Yeah.
And it follows its standard writing. There's no scene that's over 3 pages in length. And there's no lines that go on for, not a lot of exposition. From the pilot on, you jump right into it, you get the characters, and then we're telling the stories, which is ideal. So it's so far, I couldn't be happier with
This
it.
is actually really exciting. I was wondering what you were gonna do, because if anybody hasn't watched the old episodes of the Chipmunk Show, he would go from different locations all over the place based on the Fallout universe, and he would give you a real world explanation as to what that place is, what it does, and a lot of history behind it, which was very educational. My kids loved actually watching the Chipmunk Show just so that they could get those little nuggets of, well, that's what this place actually was. Because we live here in, the Las Vegas, Henderson area. So we have all of New Vegas to explore, including the Good Springs Pioneer Saloon, which, we have a major event there once a year in November. Make sure you check that out. There's all these other locations that are here that we never really think about, because we only think about the Pioneer Saloon, because the Pioneer Saloon's awesome sauce. But those other locations are detailed in your shows, including, didn't you do one on the Atomic Museum?
Oh yeah, it's funny you say it, because I was on the phone with them today, because we're organizing a pre-party there. But
Well, apparently
you'll get more
somebody had
information on that
created a
soon.
massive big monster horns. Death Claw. Yeah, massive
Oh.
Death Claw, and they have it there as an exhibit now.
That's
Oh,
cool.
really?
Yeah, my
Nice.
wife was just telling me about it. She was looking up. She's like, "Hey, we can go to the Atomic Museum and go check out Fallout stuff." I'm like, "Where have you been?" Um, but yeah, so apparently they got a huge death claw there now. That I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well,
There's a lot going on,
podcast-
and you'll get lots of information on that very soon. So
We may or may not actually reference the potential for that show in the future during the prequel.
yes.
On
Well, we
occasion,
do. We
Roy-
actually
Roy might mention to Chip that show's never going to happen ever in a million years over my dead, petrified body.
yes. It's we feel
When do they
we have
kill
so
him
many.
Stay
It's-
tuned.
Not supposed
That-
to talk
So
about
the
that.
podcast is actually based on the Chipmunk sitcom that you had on YouTube, not the travel.
Right. The travel show is
Yeah.
Road Trip, and Chipmunk Show is the sitcom we shot in '76. That Sulior and you are very familiar with because you both played wonderful characters in season 3.
Loved my character.
It was, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
knows? You might come back in the podcast. we
Or
recycle
someone
everybody.
like her would be cool.
Well, we established she's been around and that they
That's true. She has been around, and this is a prequel. I could be around.
Yep. We have free reign. That's why we decided to do it as a prequel because we didn't. The only characters that won't ever be in the podcast most likely are Frankie and Hulu, but everybody else maybe. Certainly, Karen's going to show up at some point, and Pops. Possibly Chip's real father, but I don't know how deep we're going to go into the lore well. But the whole point, and there, like any, we do individual story arcs of specific things, and they usually break between 3 to 4 episodes to complete. But there's an ongoing, larger story arc for each season, and even the ongoing story arc for season 1 carries into season 2, and is actually sets up season 2. So it's that kind of a show. There's a lot to it, and there'll be things we'll reference early on that will come back later in the show, and it's designed that way. Again, we spent a lot of time, and the writers, the main writing team is myself, Cal Carwent, River, and Lucy Middleton and Old Gallows. That's the core writing team, but now, some of the voice actors who are familiar with the show now are getting involved, which organically happens with a sitcom anyway. Usually the star all of a sudden is a writer, then the head writer,
Or a
then
director,
a
yeah.
producer.
Don't forget producer.
Yes.
Well, that's what I enjoyed about the first 2 episodes was that you had like the little story that kind of got tied up in that episode, but yet you had that little cliffhanging moment, like that made you like, oh, we can't wait for the next episode as the main story carries on. So,
Careful, you give them ideas.
hitting it.
Next episode, you'll have Chip hanging off a cliff.
That's much later.
It was more like Roy was hanging off the cliff on the second episode.
It's so hard because like Math and CJ and all these guys, they know what's coming because they've read all the scripts and they've recorded a bunch of them already.
No
As
and
a-
two are different words. I have a very bad memory.
As a quick side note, Chip calls me Math because my my actual real life profession is a math teacher, and I go by Math Demigod on most of the socials. So when he says Math, he means me.
Yes.
I forgot. Is citing what I was just talking about. I forgot that you were a teacher, even though we talked about this because I do that too.
I mean, he is the math demigod.
Yes, he is. He would have hated
Does that make me
in
irreverent
school, though.
or something? Am I committing sacrilege for not remembering that?
Nah, I'll forgive it this time. This time.
Cool.
Just this
He's
one.
a teacher after all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll just make you do it again.
Learning moment. Yeah.
But and what I love is, and I said this early on when we were in the casting phase, was what I always want is for the voice actor to take the character, make it their own, and then expand on it. And this cast has been able to just really embrace that. And they really, because it's like if you're going to do good comedy, not only do you have to have fun and enjoy it first
Gotta
and
ad-lib.
foremost, yes, but you've got to be able to be expressive and let the actor develop that character. and we've been doing that, and it has worked. It's been magical. CJ and Matt and Clink, who are here now, all have done that, and they'll come in with ideas that are like, oh, it's brilliant. So it's really I couldn't be happier again with this cast. They're fantastic.
I was actually just I think it was yesterday, telling my partner about how much fun I have with Beanie, especially the little improvised efforts. I absolutely adore every single opportunity I have to make this squirrely little man terrified. Just every little. It's so much fun.
It is, and what I love is
That's
that
how I am in real life. Actually, I just walk around with Chip and
yes.
everything.
Chip is like that in some ways, but they are totally different characters because Beanie is just conniving and manipulative, and he's just got it all going on. And
Yeah.
the way you deliver it is
Roy manipulates him.
What's that, Dawn?
But yet Roy manipulates him.
Yeah, oh yes.
Plan Alpha.
He's very easy to manipulate.
Look, Plan
Like, you
Alpha
bought
went
Plan
perfectly.
Alpha, hook, line, and sinker.
It went
Plan
off
Alpha
without a
did go
hitch. It was perfect.
Sure did.
Well, and that's
we have to get
kind
past those.
And it never rains in good springs.
no, it doesn't.
Nope, never
But
does.
Never rains in Vegas.
The Chipmunk Show or not Chipmunk Show, but Chip Shot, the podcast. Roy and Victoria are really the star of the show. They're the main characters. Chip isn't in this so much. His relationship with Roy is really critically important, and it'll develop over time. And anybody who's seen the YouTube show knows where that goes anyway. But the way that relationship develops to me is so wonderful because it's such a deep friendship, and it really gets tested in season 2. And to be able to write that, I mean, to write and Matt, you can attest to this because you're bringing this guy to life. But to write those characters, knowing one of them is a mutated Vault Boy bobblehead character, Chip, and the other one is a living Vault Boy statue, and it's like, how do we make the audience buy this? How do we get them to invest in the characters? And as you hear it and as we read it, it's like, oh my God, it resonates on such a human level. And it's so much fun to hear you guys bring it. And Matt, when we were talking the other day about that scene in the Portside pub, in the, what is it, episode 4?
Episode 4, which is the episode that I am most looking forward to sharing with everybody, because episode 4 is the episode where the actual show happens for the first time.
Yes.
And it is just, no spoilers, but it is absolutely spectacular. I can't stop laughing at it, and I was one of the people in it. Like, it's incredible.
Yeah, it is.
You laugh at your
for
own
me,
joke.
it's
No, I'm kidding.
It's a funny joke.
It's always a funny joke if you laugh,
Very
laugh at it.
I was going to say I was very impressed with how Rob is making Roy a likable character, even though he comes off as a real jerk. Because, he's such a bossy bully, meanie, picking on Chip, but yet you can tell he actually values family and cares.
Look,
about
whomst
family.
among us hasn't sold our cousin and best friend's absolute dream to a horrible, terrifying matriarch? I mean, whomst among us?
Who hasn't done that? I mean,
Who
it's quite
hasn't?
so
Tale as old
because
as time.
Who
I
hasn't
did
done
that
that?
yesterday.
Listen, just because they're not your kidney doesn't mean you can't sell them.
That's a good
Lame.
point.
Mine.
That's a very
I
good
can sell
point.
yours.
They
That's
didn't
amazing.
say no. They were sleeping.
Do you still happen to have yours, though?
That is a knife.
Yes, it is. I
so
don't know why I still have this in the office.
go ahead,
Letter
you
opener.
guys,
Because
and
he's going to sell someone
Clink, we'll
else's
start
He's
with
gonna
you.
cut a cake later.
Yeah, cake.
If you want to talk about your characters or the show or whatever, the experience, go for it. Dawn and
absolutely.
Let's
Jax,
take a
what
quick
do you-
break before we do that, and then we'll come
Yeah.
right back and get that out of the way. Since the
Brought to you by
timing seems to
Nuka-Cola.
be working out. Nuka-Cola, yes.
Recording stopped.
Okay, we're not really
Not
stopping
sponsored.
for anything, just so you guys know. Does anybody got to pee? Because other than the people listening to us on Twitch,
I'm good.
nobody else is gonna give a shit. Okay. What? No, fuck all you. I'm just kidding. No.
Seriously, just
Okay,
okay.
I mean it a little bit. All right, here we go.
Recording in progress.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We just had a little commercial break. We were sitting around and we are talking about the new Chipmunk show. Like, it's not called the Chipmunk show. It's called the Chip
Shot.
Chip shot.
Chip shot.
Shots.
'Cause
Like in hockey.
I had the memory of a goldfish. Or maybe it was Dory, the little blue fish. I don't know. What's my name? Anyway, so
Keep
we are
swimming,
here
Jack
and we're
says.
talking to the cast of the show, and we are going to kind of individually pop to each one of them, and they're going to share their loving experiences. All right, so, all right.
Before we do that, I just remembered the word I was struggling to come up with when we were
Chicken
talking
butt.
about. Not that one.
Oh.
That's also 2 words last time I checked.
Ooh,
Now I'm
they
forgetting
got
the
you.
character's name. The jerk that is also like caring.
Oh, Jax.
Roy. Abrasive. That's the word I was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
abrasive,
he's not
yeah.
so much a bully. I mean, he is, but like it's
Sometimes.
more so abrasive.
He's-
It's abrasive behavior. Abrasive. It's.
He's a dick.
It's not so. Yeah.
Just because he's
Well,
concrete.
Look, if you're gonna try to produce
Based
a
on
show,
so many producers that I've known over the years.
Is he?
and
and if
he's
you're
like
gonna
the
try to
epitome of
wrangle
all of
people
them.
like Chip and Victoria, like you got to be a little bit abrasive. I think is a good word.
I think so. Yeah.
Somebody has
no.
to be able to stand up to them.
Well, and that's one of the things you'll see, and what I love is Victoria and Roy have a respectful relationship in the long run.
Yeah, when she's not beating the crap out of me.
Right.
Oh, he likes it.
Is it like
And we
No,
have,
no,
we have
no, that's
discussions
Beanie
about
that
that
way,
too,
Roy.
the physics
You.
of Roy.
No, he did enjoy getting. Well,
Beanie
like
they gotta
Linus
watch
with
the show to find
blanket,
out.
You know.
Anyway, let's hear it from the cast.
All right.
Yeah.
No,
Wants
really.
to
Shadow,
go first,
you're
talk
on,
about
so
your
take it.
character and your development.
You gotta tell
Click
us who's
first.
going first. We have no organization.
Oh, me?
Oh shit!
Just
You
like
mean
the
that?
actual
Oh,
show.
Clint.
Oh,
Go,
actually,
take over.
First.
Actually, let's do something different. We're gonna start like right in the middle. We're gonna start with CJ.
Wait. Okay.
Link volunteered.
Okay.
Unpredictability.
Normally that's fun. I'm indecisive. I was
No, my
hoping to
brain
model
shut
it
off.
off. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Can someone prompt me with a question and then I could just like go forever until I'm
Well,
told to
Have you
shut
ever
up?
had the
Who
not so
is
fresh
Beanie?
feeling?
Your
Who is
character
Beanie? He is
development
a
and-
squirrely brown nose, opportunistic. He's a bit of a creep at times, which is. I hate him, but I say that with affection. Like, I loathe this man, but it is so fun to put a voice to him.
Is he like the doctor from Lost in Space?
it's fun to play characters that you really don't like.
Airport's
Yeah,
one.
I mean,
have no
I
idea.
typically
certain
have more
director.
fun. I typically have a lot of fun with villainous characters. Just a little bit about me. Part of what got me into voice acting was TTRPGs like Dungeons and Dragons. I am what is dubbed the Forever DM. Since I have started, there has not been a single time where I am not DMing at least one game. So I love a good villain, and that's really the impetus of what got me into voice acting. Was I DM'd for a group that happened to have a friendly gentleman. I don't know why I'm saying it so professional like that. Will Butler, if you see this, thank you again. Will introduced me to Wes Johnson.
Yeah,
and
Wes Johnson!
That's awesome.
Yeah. Specifically, Will saw how much. We've been cursing this whole time. I don't know why I hesitated to say ass. I've put my whole ass into the performance aspects. And he was like, "Have you ever thought about doing voice acting? Have you taken any classes?" I'm like, "I would love to," but at the time I was in freshman. I am a broke freshman, and Will, again, can't thank him enough. Offered to pay for the class taught by Wes Johnson for me, with the only caveat be make the best of it. And I like to think I'm doing that.
It's a great class. Wes is a fantastic
I
teacher.
have yet
Yeah.
to even
If I
look at a
didn't
class.
work, so
No,
you're a teacher.
he's
I'm a
so
high
good.
school custodian. Like if I didn't work evenings, I would totally be all over that class.
It was during the summer when I was between semesters, and was incredible. I like the fact that I can look back on the stuff that I recorded back when and be like, oh, that's terrible. Because at the very least, it means I'm improving enough to recognize it.
Well, at least you notice it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd rather
I've done
be
a lot of
improving than
things
be
in the past
delusional.
that I look at now and I go, oh, yeah, I was not as good as I thought I was.
Yeah,
In there.
I'm especially glad that we all saw what I cared, because I was recently sorting through a bunch of files and found this monologue that was the introduction to a weird divinely ordained dream sequence thing. And oh my god, it was terrible. Like, I could do it off the cuff better right now without even looking at it from the
because
way that the god was talking.
you've gotten.
Yeah, no, it was bad, and I'm so glad that I am here, because, you know, I've always been a dramatic person, and I
couldn't tell.
Love getting.
Sorry.
How dare you?
I am a consummate smartass that'll never stop. Sorry.
No, don't worry.
Well, and one thing I have to add to that, CJ, is you guys, a lot of you are very self-conscious about the delivery on your lines, and you'll DM me or whatever. Is this good? You know, should I do this? Whatever. And it's always hard for me because it's like I'm editing you all together. None of them record together, so they can't hear the other actor delivering. And it is so seamless because you guys you read the script, and thank you, because obviously you're reading the parentheticals and the descriptions rather than just the dialogue, so you know what's going on in the scene. And then you record, you hit it every time. Every one of you hits the notes. Now some of you give me multiple takes, which is great, but when you listen to them put together, it's like you would think everybody was in the same room because they're just feeding off one another, and it's wonderful.
I think that's actually a staple for being a voice actor, is if you don't know what's going on in your surroundings, you don't know what inflection to use.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah.
I've had to voice for I believe even some Fallout mods where I was just given a Google Doc. I don't think it's any of those ones.
No, these are all audio drama.
I was talking about mods.
Oh,
yeah.
Mods. Yeah, the only mod.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was given none of I got to see what the actual scripts look like for things like Skyrim. I get where you see the way that things are presented. I've been given scripts that are just my lines and nothing but, and it's so. You get in your head, and I'm so grateful that we've been doing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm so glad we've been doing the table reads before any given recording session, because even with the fact that we're recording separately, even with the script, the fact that I know how Rob was gonna go voice Roy in a given scene, it lets me kind of keep my head in that.
Gives you
I'm getting distracted by the dog in the background.
Yourself, right?
Yeah, it makes it. I can put myself back there and be like, okay, I don't remember the exact inflection, but I remember the tone. I remember, you being harsh on this particular word, and so then, sometimes I'll just ad-lib in little gasps or little whimpers for Beanie, because again, he's pathetic, and it's, I haven't gone out of my way to be like, which ones are recorded? Which one made the cut?
So doing the mods,
don't do that.
I haven't done that.
Have you played characters with a menu? So I did the Dr. Julian Mendez on Havasu Blues, and it was the first time and only time I've ever done an actual in-game. It was really weird when your lines are one line, don't touch that, or this is on the menu, or that's on the menu. That shit's weird.
The short lines, I make it a point to always give 3 different versions that I'm happy with, because especially in cases like that, because I don't want to just have the one we've all played. I'm assuming we've all played a game or two where the voice lines don't have much variety, or you stick around a character too much. Most Bethesda games that have companions, actually, and you hear every single take so fast, and I try to avoid too much repetition in
That's
those
like
cases.
Beckett in '76. He
I was
rolls
gonna
through
say
his shit
Sophie.
over and over again.
I was gonna say
I-
Sophia DeGare. Sophia DeGare, literally always.
Oh, the
Yeah.
headaches.
The
Oh,
only
I'm
one
all
I
out of
actually
water.
remember I recorded.
I had a
though,
dream.
Is
I had to
The
I
dream
only-
can't
about
do.
water. No.
I'm really glad though that the only of the mods that I know that kind of exploded in downloads, I am a character that is entirely optional and it's not a companion. So chances are they're not gonna run through every take, hopefully.
Yeah.
Unless I somehow kill them and then they have to start over again. I don't know.
Unfortunately, I was the doctor, so I think everybody's got to go there at least once. Yeah.
The one that exploded was one where the creator was expanding things to do in the Soul Cairn in Skyrim.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'm just there.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't want to work. All right.
Mike, go ahead. Let's hear from you on Dorfman or whatever you want to talk about.
Oh, let's see. Dorfman, creature of himself. the most generic stoner vibe you can ever get from a character. Oh my god, he is so much fun to voice. It is. I voice two characters currently. Both of them crack me up anytime I read their lines. It is so funny. I love them both so dearly.
Dorfman is fun to write, but you also got assigned one of my favorite side characters in the whole thing. So
Oh my
go
god.
for it.
I guess I'll just talk about getting into the podcast first. First time doing anything like this really for me. I haven't really done a lot of voice work prior to this. I've not taken classes and things. I've had asking classes in high school. That's the most I've had experience with. So getting into this, it was really like nerve-wracking to be doing table reads and stuff for the first time. But I really want to say thank you to everyone in the cast because, oh my god, such a very loving and welcoming environment. I was so nervous that first read.
Here's to that.
Immediately gone within the first 5 minutes. Oh my god, it is electric when you were in that room listening to everyone go back and forth their lines. Everyone is so talented. The writing is amazing, and just it's such a good experience. It's
the trick
so much
is
fun.
just have fun. That's the point.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
Just
Experiment, have fun with it.
Yeah.
And
Exactly, have a lot of fun. Especially with my characters, I am so lucky to have the two that I have because it is just it's so enjoyable to voice them. Dorfman being the generic stoner is so fun to think about the absurdity of a situation and be like, I'm totally fine with this, or just to throw in something entirely otherwise where it's just like, yeah, talking vault statue, vault boy, normal Tuesday. So anyway, where are we getting drinks? It's so fun to be so nonchalant in every situation. I remember distinctly at one point, I won't talk in any great detail about the scene, but I remember at one point Dorfman has a gun pointed at him, and in one of my ad libs, I just have, so that's what the barrel of a shotgun looks like.
I remember that one. I remember that one.
Because it's so just nonchalant. It's so funny. And then the other character I play, I don't know if I'm allowed to mention who it is.
Yes,
or
you
anything
can.
yet. God, what is the name?
Jamie Lynn.
Jamie Lynn. Oh my gosh. Super mutant. So much fun to voice super mutants because I'm so used to the low gruffness of it. Playing one that is more feminine and is so over the top emotional was so funny to do. And such an interesting challenge to find the vocal range for. Oh my god. That I cannot wait for people to see that scene. It had me crying. I had to do so many takes for them because of how funny it was. Oh my
totally
god.
curious now because like I'm
I know,
sitting
right?
picturing super mutants in my brain and hearing all the gruff noise and I'm like, oh wait, no.
That scene is one of my favorite scenes in season 1 because it is so
good.
off the rails, and boy, did you guys nail it! It is.
Oh my gosh.
I won't spoil it because it's too good, but it is.
so
You
good.
guys will love it.
as
So-
far as the absurdity goes, if you ever watched the YouTube show, it is completely absurd. And like if you
Well, and Sully,
Like,
that's
going
the
on.
thing is we can do so
isn't
much more on the podcast that we couldn't do because the YouTube show is limiting because obviously it's visual.
Yeah.
But this we can do. We can do all the things we always wanted to do. And that, by the way, that was one of the challenges was how do we deliver, make it as cinematic as we want, and that was a big concern was because a lot of podcasts are limited on sound effects or action or whatever, and I'm like, screw it, we're just going to write it the way we want it and we'll worry about delivering it later. Well, it worked. And man,
the mixing is incredible.
Yeah.
I don't know if I mentioned that when I was hired, but one of my 2 majors was digital media production. Like, I have a collegiate education in the mixing. I was blown away when I've heard the first of the everything put together. The sound is really 3-dimensional. I'm blanking on actual words. I'm tired. It's almost
well,
10
no,
o'clock.
you're absolutely right. See, episode 4 has 863 sound effects in it.
So for those that
That's
are
a
out there
lot.
that don't that are into that environment, what are you using Adobe or are you using DaVinci Resolve?
No, it's Final Cut Pro 10.
Final Cut.
I'm a Mac guy.
Okay.
So,
Well, okay. And that just puts things out there for people who are out there with Macs and you might have an interest in doing this kind of thing. Check out that.
Yep.
Sure,
It is.
Maverick might
It's
put a
one
link
of
at
my
the bottom
favorite
or
things to
something.
do. I absolutely love it. So, but anyway, Clink, thank you very much. So, Shadow, if you want to jump in.
Sure. So, hello.
Also known for those who are reading as Monty Wildhorn.
Monty Wildhorn, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What a wild last name, as I said earlier.
Well, that goes with this voice, but this voice isn't on this podcast.
You don't
This
do
voice
rules,
is usually in a can. This voice is usually in a can, and I'm in the last season of the Modus Files before they did the new one.
Oh.
Yep, you're Aries. That was
Yes,
awesome.
I am.
Okay.
I don't have the can anymore. That
I
used
do
to
some of
it in,
those
but yeah,
voices in that show.
I know.
Yeah.
A couple of them.
We were all in the show. Most of us.
I think just about us.
I was several characters, yeah.
Julia
was
was
there
in,
once.
like,
We're
all
not
of them somewhere.
in the Modus Files.
He's become the.
I'm actually in one coming up. So, and
whoa, hey.
nobody will even notice or recognize.
Hey, in chat, Aries, is that you?
Yep.
Hi, Aries.
Yeah, I'm actually currently playing Night Shin in another podcast. So
That's weird. You kind of lock that roll down now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's his signature role now.
Apparently.
That's why I'm known as.
But he's no longer my
Pringles Can
pickle.
by them.
No,
Most files
we
people
don't
call
care
me
for each
Pringles.
other that much right now.
No, we don't. No. Now we get to bicker. It's so much fun.
That's half the.
So
damn
Monty
fun.
has been cast as Hank, which is one of Victoria's sons. And in the show, Ronnie Hitt played both Hank and Skeeter, but I wanted to break that up and give it to 2 different people. So Ronnie still plays Skeeter, but now Monty is playing Hank. And
How are y'all doing? I get the inflections of, hey, we can be Discovery Channel's moonshiners, and basically every Mountain Dew version of a hillbilly as we could think of. And then, of course, there's my other character that Brian's probably freaking giggled a lot by when I do my lines because they all come in one jumbled area. But he'll see me immediately curse myself out for fucking up the line, and then immediately go into, all right, that sounded like Hank. We're supposed to be doing a nerd. I don't know. The first one we did was 8 minutes long, I think.
What the hell?
And it's never a problem. And like I told you, Money, that Linda does exactly the same things. Because if she was, when we were doing the show, if she was recording Victoria and Tulip together, she couldn't break them apart. And it's like, okay, we just have to do all Tulip or all Victoria, and spend like 2 days apart because she couldn't do it. So I totally get it.
I'm really glad that the characters I voice are so
same.
They're so different. I like to think that as a DM I could go between things, but if they were too similar, I'd be doomed.
You'd be bored.
Well, originally I wasn't gonna be Hank. I was gonna be Roy, but I don't have the inflection to do Roy, and we found that out pretty quickly when we were doing our first table read.
Been there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I love your Hank so much because he's, as far as mellow as he sounds, you totally pull off that he could kill you at any moment, and that's exactly what Hank is.
Yep. And when I use a lot of music to get into voices, and I've already talked about this with Brian, and we're gonna try to see if we can fit it in. But I sing "Come Sail Away" in his voice.
I need to hear this.
Yes.
Yes,
That's awesome.
absolutely. Oh, and
That
by
sounds
the way,
Are
you
you
guys,
singing the Eric Cartman version, or are you?
No, I sing the Kansas version. I don't sing the Cartman version. I'm pretty sure we'll definitely get copyrighted badly for that.
I've always wanted to try singing in a character voice. I'd be fascinated if you could give me some advice.
It's
on
fun.
that.
It's
Well,
fun.
Do it.
That's how I did it
Just
to
do it.
train the ghoul voice. Is I used Gordon Lightfoot's Edmund Fitzgerald.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
And I drank Dr. Pepper when I did it to just really make sure that the voice was gonna.
So you're like
'cause
halfway through, and you're like, "Brrr," and then you just finished.
No,
Really?
all the way through.
I don't think I could drink.
I'm also
Dr.
a
Pepper
role
without
player, so I
letting
do
it
that
loose.
voice anyways.
I would
Excellent.
follow my
Wait,
colors,
you also.
totally.
I'm sorry. My brain is just
Go on.
hopping in a million different directions. I kind of want to have an improv conversation as ghouls together, if we could.
It always happen.
That would be fun.
Let's let everyone get their piece at the very least.
So
Yeah.
what's Lightning Guy got for us there? Because he's a sound box right now. Like, blop, blop, blop,
So
blop.
mysterious.
Yeah.
Wait, is my mic working? Oh, there we
Mic
go.
works
working.
fine,
You're
yeah.
good.
No camera though, so it's
Yeah.
very mysterious.
You should at least put a picture
Yeah.
there. Maybe an
Listen,
avatar.
listen. As soon as I figure out how to do that, then we'll be good. I'll be honest. I downloaded this app about 2 minutes before joining, so
And you're
You
like,
have a camera?
how's this damn thing work? I don't get it.
I'm so glad I didn't delete it.
Good at walking people through setup.
Yeah.
well, the thing is I don't have a good background in my room right now, so I wasn't
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
do the
have
whole
a
camera
background.
thing.
Boom
But
comes
see,
with
It's got
backgrounds.
avatars and
You see
everything.
my
I'm
dog.
hiding it.
I could become a cartoon character and all
Yeah,
kinds of
you've
shit.
already
Lego
done it
piece
several
earlier?
times, possibly by
Set
accident.
you up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm in construction mode right now, so.
See?
fair.
I could be
Fair
a
enough.
type of old man liver type of thing. I could be a cow.
How?
I don't think that's a liver kind of thing. I think that's a.
Oh,
Hi, my name
oh,
is
I
Jerry.
Toy
don't,
Story.
I don't like that.
Anyway,
like
you were
that.
saying lightning.
Lightning.
So as far as this podcast goes, I'm basically just like, well, right now I've just recorded lines for like a cameo for my 5.0 character, and then later on I'll be playing a character called Corky, who is such an odd character. I mean, the storyline that I know of so far about him is gonna be some really wild antics really with him. He's not smart at all. He's very dumb, very goofy. He's like if Chip somehow got like brain damage, I feel like, and just became like 3 years old. Like same sort of like goofier voice, like zero thought process around anything. Just really, I feel like the group child, I'd say.
Yeah, Porky is gonna be magic when he comes on the show.
Wow. Well, just the fact that all of you laughed when he mentioned the name, makes me think that it's going to be good.
I mean,
Oh,
you're
it's
Porky.
laughing at
He's
that.
like,
Yeah.
"Blip, blip, blip, blip."
Corky strikes me as like not like Butters, but that kind of character that was a one-off that all of a sudden just skyrockets because of the way he is, and well, you'll see. I can't. There's so much to him. I can't even get into that. But yeah, he's going to be wonderful. And Lightning, to be totally honest, I completely forgot you were cast as Corky until you said it, because I've been so
Oh, wow.
focused on the first 7, I haven't even
It's because
looked
we're
at
not there
what's
yet.
coming.
We're not there yet.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
we've
know.
done the table read yet.
Going to be wonderful. So, but yep, that's Lightning, who all of you have seen at Mojave Mayhem and Wasteland Jamboree. So,
But not here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've also done like I've done about 1 million like small voices in the Chip sitcom
yes,
as well.
including his son.
Yep.
So,
All right, so last but not least, we've got Rob Cunningham.
That would be me. I came into this. I think it was Bosun that approached me about the role. I knew nothing at all about Chipmunk. I still, honestly, I've watched a few of the shows that are like on location, and I really enjoy those. But I have not. I kind of have avoided watching the sitcom because I didn't want to sort of poison my own idea of who Roy is by seeing who Roy becomes. So I just kind of. I've been sort of quietly doing voices for a fair number of Fallout podcasts. I was Private Lawson in the Modus Files. I was also basically all of the mole miners in the Modus Files. I did a couple of parts in Once Upon a Wasteland, Last Days of Appalachia, a couple others. So I was approached as this is going to be my first really big role, and having no idea what I was doing, much like CJ, or much like Dorfman, I was very, very nervous at first. Like, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to pull this off. Roy's voice is very much like mine, just a little bit of a lower register, that's all. It's basically just that. And I was a little worried about using almost my own voice in this character, but this was the one that Chip really said was what he thought of when he thought of Roy. So I've been having a great time with it. I really love the fact that all these characters are starting out kind of one-dimensional. It gives me sort of Parks and Rec vibes. Like, I had a really hard time in the first season of Parks and Rec because all of those characters are not characters, they're cardboard cutouts. But by the end of Parks and Rec, they have become very fully fleshed out characters that have lots of great interpersonal relationships and, deep internal, struggles and that sort of thing. So I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, so really, I'm just very happy that Chip keeps giving me good feedback because, like everybody else, I'm always a little bit concerned about my table reads, especially since it's mostly my own voice. I have a hard time telling whether I'm doing the character justice or not.
Well, if it's your own voice, just be you.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
A little bit gruffer,
yourself.
a little bit more abrasive, as CJ said.
Yeah.
And like CJ, I also am a teacher.
Before you start.
On occasion, yeah.
Horrible.
There is, in fact, in episode 4, there's a moment where I cannot physically say the word post-apocalyptic. And it's because I drank a bunch of whiskey ahead of time because I was playing a drunk Roy, and so I ended up having to ad-lib that one, and I'm really looking forward to that one being released. But also, I'm also a forever DM, so I've done a bunch of different voices for a bunch of different games.
That's an automatic, I think. When you guys do the
Kind of.
DM things, because you're like playing like 10 characters.
All of the characters, yes. And you never know which character.
I try very hard to not allow too many NPCs in the same room, or
No.
at least
So your
because
brain
otherwise
doesn't melt.
I mean,
Well,
also
because
it
then
just
you end up
becomes-
having NPC v NPC conversations,
Yeah,
which is fine, but
I
also
know.
it's a lot of
I'm
energy.
doing great.
Yeah,
How
even
are
if
you?
it makes sense, it's
It's
hard
funny you
to-
guys say that.
It's hard to bring out like actual characterization at that point
Yeah,
because
I think I would have
if it were a script, it's whatever, but it's like
Right.
it's really hard. Yeah, no,
Shooting from the
it's-
hip like that would be a little hard. Yeah, I can see it.
And
Well, for
probably,
me-
go ahead.
For me, when I was a kid, I had this model train set, and there were little people in it. And my brother and I started assigning them characters and voices, and we started talking in their voices. That went through my whole childhood up into high school. We would just jump into these characters. There were 68 of them, and we knew everyone, and each of us could do the voices. We throw it back. Then we started taking movies with our VCRs, like Star Wars was one of our first ones. We'd put it in and say,
Well,
okay, the
I can.
plot is the Empire and the Rebellion are bakeries. Go. We would do every character and do a plot. So we learned improv at an early age.
Oh, that sounds so
and it's
fun.
it's
That's
why
awesome.
all
That's
this
so
came to be.
organic
You know, it
and
would be really
so-
fun, and I bet you guys would be really good at this too. Is if we were to do a Fallout version of Whose Line Is It Anyways?
Oh God,
Oh,
yes.
God.
Oh yeah.
That would be amazing.
Oh my
I
god.
could go down.
I think we did it one time
that.
on here. It didn't work out.
But it would totally work out if you had the right people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
the right people.
It,
Oh,
it
yeah.
matters who's there, man.
Comedy improv
It matters
Right
whose
people.
line
is not
it is.
easy.
Some people cannot just go.
There's a reason
But,
why
I mean-
Drew Carey always had the same like 4 people on.
Yeah.
But
It
even
is true.
beyond being able to just go, it helps to have that rapport. Because otherwise, you get up in your own head and you're like, I have a billion ideas. I don't know what will be well received. 'Cause
Wes
you
Johnson
gotta-
will call that the naysayer.
Yes,
The
he
one who
did,
makes
he
you
did.
the one who makes you second guess yourself before you say things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I became a good bad example on the.
A good bad example.
Yeah, on one day I was like do this guys, and then I think it was actually the very next day I completely froze up and I became the good bad example. That was the day that he brought out all of the randomized photos.
Well, here, I tell you guys, let's just do a scene of Chip Shot as our characters.
All right.
Dawn, give us a scenario and let's just go for it.
Are we making this in the
I like
studio?
the scene in the bar.
All right, so
From episode I think 2.
Well, so I would do
Before you
this.
guys set out to find.
Grab you guys from your setting and put
guest.
yourself in an episode of Cheers.
okay,
I'm
so
not
the
familiar with
Portside
Cheers.
Pub, guys.
Portside
So, Shadow, go ahead and do Gary since Cal's not here. Gary's the ghoul bartender.
Ahem.
And everybody else. So Matt, Matt, go ahead and start it off.
All right, Roy. Or all right, Chip. Now, this time, you're not going to embarrass me in front of Gary, right? Last time I had to pay double for our drinks, and that's because you couldn't keep your very large mouth shut.
Well, dude, I can't help it. If he's going to have a feral episode, we have to do something about it, and you didn't have the mole rat ready.
Gary, can you please get us a triple milkshake for Chip over here?
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
Sometimes, Chip, you're a hell of a writer, but sometimes I wonder about you.
Whoa, what do you mean?
I mean, what's there not to wonder about with him sometimes?
Dude,
How-
you just gotta get him some shine. He'll loosen up.
Look, the last time that Chip had Nuka Shine, I had to get him down from the very, very top of that other
Nuka
radio
Shine?
tower.
That
It
stuff's
was a great
illegal.
time.
There's, I've told you time and time again, Dorfman, we can't have that stuff in the studio, and I know for a fact Gary's not having it in this bar. So I don't want to hear it.
Some
But,
milkshakes.
Chip,
I got some milkshakes here. Here.
oh, awesome. Thank you, sir.
What the hell is he?
Don't
I
even
didn't even start
remember?
making them yet.
you don't even remember that stuff.
Wait,
must
we're
have been
not just
strong.
supposed to have Nuka Shine the studio? I lined one of the walls with them.
Look, there's no laws. There's no cops. The responders don't know what they're doing. It's fine. It's fine.
Wait, what do you mean the responders don't know what they're doing?
There
Those
are no
fine.
laws. It's the end of the world, Chip. Just chill out. Drink your milkshake.
Come on, y'all, live a little.
Well, it's not I mean, sure, it was the end of the world, but it isn't now. I mean, there's things going on. Those dwellers, every single one of them that comes out of that ball has a good idea until they get killed. But beside the point.
Everyone
at
seems
least-
like a bit of a stretch, Chip. Like some of them, yeah, but
Well, I mean, one out
definitely
of
not.
80 lives, right? I mean, somebody's going to do something good.
Well,
I mean,
no.
I'd like to see
You
those
said
camps.
good ideas. That's what I'm disputing.
Well,
An awful lot of their ideas seem
I
to
mean,
be
what's
stumbling
it
down the
take,
stairs
you
and then
know?
dying to the first ghoul they
this
see.
milkshake is really
That's
potent,
actually
by
a
the
good
way.
point, yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
with
is
Roy on
anybody
this
else
one.
seeing the unicorn in the corner? Because man,
Yeah, I see him.
How?
Hey, Roy.
Yeah.
Roy, you got any more of that mole rat left?
Oh, of course. Anything for you, Gary.
Thank you.
So long
Chip.
as you're, not putting us on the menu.
Chip, I got a question.
Of course
for you.
not.
How
guys,
light
that-
are you that's already hitting? You had that less than 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, but oh, there's two of them now. Oh, look, showgirls.
Beanie,
wow.
it's just a normal milkshake. It's fine. Just be chill. It's just a normal milkshake. Chip's gonna be just fine. Just give him a few more minutes, and then he'll be snoring on the bar.
Glowing fungus milkshakes.
That was nice. Like, just cut. That was, but it was seamless.
Beautiful.
You guys worked together.
Beautiful.
The charisma between all of you guys together, that camaraderie, the way you guys worked together, it was really nice. And I threw you guys a monkey wrench, and you rolled right with it. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give the milkshakes up. Here you go, fuck it. See what happens.
It's a TTRPG thing as well. It's amazing how much improv experience you get by being even just a player, but definitely by being a GM.
Yeah.
I ran a one shot for Fallout for Hope in the Modifius Fallout TTRPG setting, and they kept summoning the mysterious stranger. We had a thing where with a certain we even had the sting and everything, and because we did a thing where if people donated a certain amount, it could summon the mysterious stranger, and they just kept spamming him over and over again. So I ended up having to actually voice the mysterious stranger, which was really weird because, of course, nobody has ever heard his voice.
That's
so
quintessentially TTRPG.
They ended up stealing his hat because he rolled really badly on a shot.
Yeah.
So
So
he actually
from Walter and Bunny. Yeah.
There you go.
Stole my hat.
I just
That's how
kind of
Walter
gave
does
him
that.
like a kind of a Nick Valentine kind of low, little slightly southern kind of noir sort of voice. You know.
Like Nicolas Cage.
I'd appreciate that hat
Nick
back.
Cage, yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
So we're gonna go around the room real quick, and what we're gonna do is you guys are gonna give out any kind of socials or anything else that you've got going on the outside of this, and let everybody know how to find you and where they can actually get in contact with you if you so desire.
I know that you're being supportive, but you waving the gun around while saying this very much changed the energy of it to. From like,
He's only doing it because you've been waiting in
shout out
knife around
to
the
do it
entire
now.
episode.
Who are you?
So we're gonna start with Chipmunk.
What's in the box?
Because he's right
Chipmunk.
right there.
Yes. So right now my life is totally dedicated to the podcast and Mojave Mayhem at the moment. I'm the executive director of the Butter Popcorn events. You can find more Chipmunk content on YouTube. Just look up Chipmunk Show, and you've got the travel show, which is wonderful, as Jax has pointed out, if you want to learn about the locations, and the Chipmunk Show sitcom, which we shoot in '76, which takes place after the podcast. But the podcast is now on Spotify, Apple, and wherever else River's going to get it going.
On TV. No. Anyway, so Monty, what do you got going on there?
Well, my TikTok's in a revamp, so we're not even really talking about that right now. I got a whole bunch of Warhammer stuff that I'm going to start painting on there, but that's an entirely different subject. Don't be falling asleep over there.
I enjoy a good painter.
She's got all kinds of figurines behind her. You just can't tell.
Yeah, a ton of those back there.
You mean the antique shop over there?
Yeah, no shit.
Ooh. I was just going to kill her.
This is like my collectibles. Everything over is all my miniatures.
If she was to take, we could do a whole hour just checking out her cool shit in the background.
There's so
Yeah.
much.
God,
I've been staring at it constantly, just like. What can
Half
I
the time, I'm just
recognize?
trying to make something out because it's all so small.
And it's so far behind me. Yeah. And it's really cramped.
Like ancient. So, Rob, what you got going on then?
Well, you can find me at Math Demigod on most of the socials. I'm not on the Twitter anymore for obvious reasons, but I'm on Blue Sky and I'm on Instagram and I'm on a couple of others. I got 3 YouTube channels depending on what flavor of my. You are going to end up shooting your balls off.
That thing ain't loaded.
I've got all guns are loaded until.
How do you
Yes.
know?
My partner almost got shot with a shotgun by her dad because they didn't know that there was a defective thing on the safety. It was mislabeled, so the safety being off was labeled as on. Shot apparently was like doing like a. Now you see this is safe because the safety's on. Moves it like 2 feet away, shoots right through the wall.
Jesus.
Upside down.
No. This
He's not
isn't
holding
me.
it
This
by
was
the-
my partner's dad. This was my partner's stepdad who did this, not me. I am
So-
a very good shot, and I know exactly what I'm doing at all times, always, totally.
Probably good
Look
thing
at the
it wasn't
trigger
you or
discipline on that
Baby
knife.
On YouTube, I got a gaming channel, which is youtube.com/gaming mathematically. I have a channel where I just teach math and computer science and financial literacy. That's youtube.com/@mathdemigod. And then I have one other channel that I haven't updated in a while called The Mathematics of Vice, where I talk about gambling and drinking and singing and all that stuff and the math behind it.
And singing.
Could you
Yeah,
send
there's a
me
lot
that
of-
last
yeah.
one's link? Because that sounds very much up my alley.
It's called The Mathematics of Vice. I don't have a link to it because it's not big enough for me to have a custom URL yet. You'll know it because the image is a shot glass with dice in it.
Love that. Absolutely love that. Hold on. I am about
Currently,
to
I have
right
a
now.
small mini series on how to play blackjack, and then I stopped updating, so I should probably get
Oh.
back to that one.
Yeah, no, that sounds great.
I
My
like me
parents
some good
taught me-
blackjack.
My parents taught me
Mhm.
blackjack when I was in middle school because
It
they're
is-
like, we know kids will do anything. We're gonna make sure that if you're gambling, you know how to do it right. And then they taught
And
my
that's-
brothers
that's
and I
my
how to
point.
count cards and
See, my
everything.
parents
It
did
was
the
so
same
much
thing.
fun.
They were like, if you wanted to smoke crack, you're gonna have to come over to the house, and we're gonna buy some. We should smoke crack together, so I know you're doing it right.
Like I'll also talk about like how alcohol by volume works and how adding ice to a drink makes it weaker by percentage, but it's still the same amount of alcohol. You know, enough to make people to give
Still gotta
folks an
wait an
idea
hour.
of how to make smart decisions. Yeah.
I love this because this is the type of like math that I pull out pedantically
Math?
so often. I adore doing that. I'm
This is
very
now a
fun at
teacher
parties.
conversation. It's like-
I'm
I
very
know.
fun at parties if you can't
I know.
tell.
Blackjack's
So
a
I
great
know.
a great card game to pull out at parties, especially if you want to
Oh,
take
yeah.
everybody's money.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
I love
I mean,
blackjack.
I was a blackjack dealer for a while, like a year ago. In AC, I was doing online tables because those are actual people. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I
Yeah,
enjoyed
growing
this.
up, it was either blackjack or euchre for
Where
me.
can people
so-
find you, CJ?
Ye-
What do you got going on besides?
Not much. I'm not good at social media, which is part of why I'm so jazzed to be here. Is because like I don't do any of. I'm going to give you a quote from one of my professors late into
Quote
my
me.
digital media thing, which when I was like, hey, do I need to do this social media stuff because I've never really done this. This woman looked at me dead in the eyes. This was at 8:30 in the morning on a Thursday. It's a shame that you're doing this now because you would have been really good at media production 10 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was 8:30 in the morning.
It's all
I was-
short form stuff now, and that's
Yeah,
not my
also,
thing either.
Also, algorithms. I've never been for one for social media. I in case it's not obvious, I was a weird kid. I never really fit in. Didn't.
Chip,
and so then I
YouTube's
saw
supposed to be like this, just like this.
And so I was like, social media, why? I don't like any of these people anyway, and they don't like me.
Oh, look,
so
you're
then I
number
just
one.
never really did that. If anyone wants to reach me, Discord is the best way to do it, at Ranshi, RANSHI.
Or go to the tallest hill you can find, light a fire, do some smoke signals. He'll figure it.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Just scream really loud.
Get a good
Yes.
purple and green smoke, and I'll find you.
Hey, it's like a rainbow.
You gotta get that. You gotta get the right amount of copper for the green, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
You're never gonna find that.
Nah.
So Clink, what do you got going on? How can people find you?
Most easily, find me with Fallout 5.0. I'm usually around there doing my funny characters or showing off some new insane build I've done. My socials, not doing a tremendous amount over there, but if you want to find me, it's Clink, ITS_Clink. I don't have much.
All right.
Cool.
Cut and dry. Did we do lightning already?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I know we talked to lightning last, so that's probably why I got confused. Lightning, what do you got going on, and how can people find you?
Well, similar to Clink, most of my time is spent with the Fallout 5.0, so I'm usually with them. Just funny enough, on a different platform than Clink, so we're never actually together.
Mhm.
One
and
day.
then And then on Instagram, you can find me as Lightning Guy. I will probably start posting on there more lately because I finally decided to do that whole thing. That's really about it.
All right. Well, that's going to pretty much do it for us tonight. He's coming right back, but ironic timing. Anyway, that's going to do it for us tonight. I hope everybody had a good time. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you, and everybody that showed up. And everybody go check out the show. Go to your YouTube, click on the buttons. It's a gas, man. It'll be a whole lot of fun. All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Recording
Night,
stop.